I'm not about to leave things as they are. I'm going to make Misa Amani my wife.
What? That's what?
What?
Power and a beautiful wife. That'll be enough to make anyone envious.
Fun.
You weird, buddy.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Sean. Hit that like and that subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And also, if you want to get access to next week's episode, you can hit us up on our Patreon. The link is in the description. And let's get on with our Death Note reactions. Hey, what is up, everybody? It is me, Sean Tank Top, and I'm over here at Casa de Tank Top. I'm hanging out with my very good friends, Dustin and Morgan Drace over there at the Dojo Drace. What is this fucking new Vulcan move, Morgan, where you touch Dustin in the corner of the eye, and then you touch the corner of your eye? What is happening? Can you explain it at all?
You want to know? I'm not gonna tell you.
You're giving him the fucking Shinigami eyes over there or something like that, where it's like Dustin can see the price of every Walmart doll.
Yeah.
You know, over the heads or whatever the fuck it is, or something like that. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. We're talking about Shinigami eyes because we're talking about Death Note. We're on episode 21 of this here Death Note. And in the animes that we've seen before, probably relatively classically, it's a new original soundtrack opening. And it's very colorful, it's very metal, it's very loud, and I think that just signals that we're in a different part of the show, like we're in a different mode.
Or no, since Light lost his awareness of the Death Note, it's been a totally different show, and like Light's been kind of a totally different character, where I'm like, oh, maybe it's the Death Note doing it.
Or maybe that's what he wants you to think.
Alex Faye on Twitter, you know, just, what was it? Alex is okay is their handle. It colors a lot of things or whatever, but they're just like the most unrealistic part of Death Note is that a goth girl like Misa had an 8-foot-tall monstrous god of death who was blatantly down to fuck, and instead of jumping on that shit, she spent the entire series thirsting after a gay Republican. I mean, we've been shipping them ever since they played tennis, Light and L and shit like that. But I mean, this whole thing, like, where he's like challenging me, that was like the big kind of weird thing that happened last time. It's like when he was like, well, I don't know, Misa, who would you rather go out with, me or Light? Like your current boyfriend or me? Like, you know, strange, you know, hermit crab person. I would absolutely go on a date with L before I would go on a date with Light, for sure.
Yeah, he'd be more interesting at least.
Yeah.
And Elle is kind of having this weird kind of crisis of...
He's eating his feelings.
Yeah, he's freaking out.
Yeah, he's eating his feelings, and he's just like, I don't know, he's in this kind of weird, he's in this very strange headspace where he's like kind of amiss. Like, you know, like he wants to solve this thing, but he feels like he was so fucking sure that he was on the right track to proving it, that it's kind of rocked his whole thing. And last time he's talking about fucking Light replacing him as L.
He's never had this experience before, but like he's actually right. But he's like, this is why it's why it's driving him so crazy. Yeah.
And I'm still stuck on the thing where it's like nobody really had a moment, like L really never had a moment where he's like, magic is real. Because if he's like saying, oh, the Death Note's rules are this or whatever, he's like, oh, the rules of the thing are this, and it could be this where you just get your mind wiped. And I'm like, okay, that's magic. You're talking about magic.
Yeah, well, I mean, I will. Maybe I might. I mean, nothing has been confirmed magic. But it is 1000% science fiction extraordinary.
Oh, like maybe look into some demon books. Someone must have at one point written about a Shinigami somewhere. I'm like, there must be like legends and stories. That's another.
What if there was a guy who was writing a big old book about his best fucking Shinigami friend while they were hanging out, you know, in the 1700s or whatever it is, when he was putting on the plague. I do think that this show has a very laser focused, like, the only things that exist outside, like the only things that exist in this world are the things that are in this show.
Okay.
Like I genuinely don't think, at least within the context of this show, that the writer actually thought about it, because I do think that we've talked about this a little bit, where it's like I do think that the writer sort of has a scenario the creator of this thing, he sort of has a scenario where it's like two big brain Chad fuckers just fucking go at it.
Oh, I looked that video up earlier.
And like where you sort of have to write it backwards where everybody's kind of dumb.
Oh, okay.
To make them smart. You know what I mean?
Got
and I'm
it.
not saying that that's a good reason. I just think that's how it's operating.
I hope these
which
two
is, you know.
Chads go at it this episode.
Well, I want to see a couple of Chads go at it this episode, and maybe they'll fucking finally get there. It's like, because that's what they say. You get two hunks in a room, they're either going to get to fighting or get to fucking. And I think we've already done the fighting. Maybe that's what will be in store for this one. You know what I mean? Like, you know.
Yeah, let's watch it.
I think so, man. I think so. So I don't know. We're going to get ready to watch this thing. We appreciate you guys for hanging out as we watch this here thing, as we watch this here Death Note. If you guys want to get early and uncut access to the next episode, to episode 22 of Death Note, you guys can get a hold of that right now on our Patreon. Cut access to all of our animated coverage, including early and uncut access to Death Note. Pretty sure.
This guy's losing his mind.
He is. He looks like a fucking Dracula.
This show's 2 hours long.
Also, what are they going to talk about for 2 hours?
Right.
It's not literally just say the fucking name already.
Grabbing a fucking gun. So that's available right now for your viewing pleasure, and we hope that you guys consider doing that. But if you can't do that, you can hit us up with a like and a subscribe, and maybe ring the bell thingy, that trifecta over there, because that shit always helps. It never fucking hurts. We appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. All right, my God, let's fucking... Why is my messenger open? I don't want to get any text from Mom right now.
Mom's chatty.
No, I'm turning into a fucking light. I'm like, stop. Leave me alone, Mom.
Fuck you. I don't want that sandwich. Fuck you.
Yeah.
No apple. Apple? Nope.
Nope.
Performance. Oh, gosh.
He says that Misa Amani might know L. My recommendation is that Yotsuba use her for the next ad campaign and take the opportunity.
Reverse mole. That's interesting.
First, why don't we contact Coil and see what he has to say?
Yes, that's a good idea.
That dude just looked half asleep right there.
We agreed before that you'd only call me if it was urgent.
Ooh.
So is it an emergency?
Chilling his red wine for some reason.
So this is the other guy. This is Coil right here. Fucking Jamie Lannister's hanging out over here.
But things sure have become more interesting lately. It's pretty clear that Misa...
Okay.
Finally, get one back.
And I'm not about to leave things as they are. I'm going to make Misa Amani my wife.
What? That's what?
What?
You weird, buddy.
Okay. Bro has lost it.
Everything I could power and a beautiful wife. That'll be enough to make anyone envious.
Fun.
Well, I mean, is this the whole Death Note driving you fucking nuts? You know?
That's what I think. Wait.
She would never marry such a disgusting fool.
Fuck, I don't know.
Make sure you hide it.
She doesn't have great taste, honey.
Yeah, her picker's broken.
Right now, this is the only thing I can do for Misa's sake.
What's she doing? Stealing a page so she can write some.
Is she gonna is she gonna give it to her or something? Make her remember?
Is it true?
Do it again.
Whatever you say, oh so great
If you
director.
don't get serious about this, I'll kick you.
Take it serious. Take it serious.
He gonna kick her?
He's gonna kick her in the...
Misa!
What is it, Mochi?
You have an interview with the Yotsuba group to see if they'll use you in their new ad campaign. But remember, this is also an infiltration mission, so stay sharp. Good luck, Misa! You're ready to celebrate when they decide to hire you.
I think she did good.
Good.
I don't think I'm cut out for this.
You're great, dude.
He fucking turns off like Homelander, where it's like, I'm so happy to be here.
Met before, have...
I'm very pleased to meet you too.
Well, this might seem a little bit sudden, but I'd like to be...
But I'm gonna marry you.
We've been talking about
That's
it,
not the
and
one.
I know.
But before we make it official, we'd like to clarify.
We just gotta know, are you Kira?
We've been doing... You're still hiding something from us, aren't you? Something you'd prefer the world not to know.
That you're sexually attracted to Light Yagami.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deepest, darkest
It
secret.
seems you were detained by the Detective L for a short period of time. We'd like you to tell us the full story of what...
It was really fucked up. He tied me up in bondage.
and
Pissed myself at least 3 times a day.
We would
Like,
appreciate it.
I was released because you realized I didn't have anything to do with Kira after all.
Did you manage
blindfolded the whole time.
Totally chill thing that the police would definitely do.
I mean, also she did that shit with like barely a sweat.
Yeah.
Though. Like that's what's the craziest thing about it. Like it's almost like a Wednesday Addams situation where she'd be like, "Oh, they tied me up for I was tied up for 30 days. Like I wish I could have been there all year, or whatever the fuck."
Everything's going well so far. I just have to keep it up.
Oh, maybe not say these things out loud.
right.
Oh, she's giving her a little,
Oh,
waking her up. Waking up.
look at her.
By this, please believe me, I'm your ally.
I'm your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Misa's alright. The kid before I was detained and the one that surfaced afterwards. They must be two different people. The MO clearly doesn't match. This kid is killing criminals as soon as they've had their crime broadcast on TV, regardless of the situation.
I mean, that's exactly what you were doing, dude. Like,
Those who sincerely regretted their crimes, or people.
How do you?
he
How do you
literally.
know?
Also, he literally did that. It was yeah. Like he's like, what an asshole.
The original kid acted is disturbingly close to my ideals.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
What the heck? Before you were captured by L, you and I worked closely together.
What are you talking about? I don't understand. You know me. And Light is Kira?
This is kind of interesting because we never got to see them meet each other for the first time, really. Or I mean, like, so we're kind of almost getting it like right now, which is kind of interesting.
Light arranged it so you would both lose this power. This was all according to his plan.
Damn.
He did?
I think we're gonna start to give up the goat. I think we're gonna remember. Everybody's gonna remember shit again.
Do you still love Light enough to die for him?
Yeah.
You've got to be telling the truth. You already knew everything about him. I totally believe.
The current Kira is a vile and pathetic human being. I don't know what he's capable of. Be careful and beware of the others from Yotsuba. Trust Light. Let him do whatever he feels.
Oh my god, not you too, Ram.
That's when you go back to the interview, you will be able to see for yourself who the real Kira is. Be on your guard and do not trust him.
This guy.
This guy with a hilarious. It'd be awesome if she just actually blurted that out loud. And they're like, sorry.
And I made sure to give them my cell phone number. Would you believe 3 out of 7 guys already messaged me asking for a private date?
Oh god.
You can still appear in their commercials, but from now on, you should deny that you were suspected of being the second kid and was.
I mean, she kind of gave up the goat. She told all of them. Like, yeah.
You'll be.
I'm gonna be useful to you. I
Uh-oh, no.
Oh boy.
Oh, jeez.
Wanna come sleep with me tonight?
What do you mean? Sex with a woman? Like,
Right? You don't
Yes, Light. There's no need to be shy.
It's like, you could do it. I'm just going to watch.
Yep.
Thanks, Mochi. Can you take me to the restroom in that hospital?
No problem.
No problem.
Hey!
no problem. We got it. Hey, look at this guy, the Misa Meister, making some copies, going in the elevator.
Nori, you look so cute.
Oh, whoa.
You really think so?
What is she gonna do?
That went well.
What did she do?
Go drive around in her Ferrari.
Oh, she's going on a date with the fucking guy, with the Kira guy.
What an amazing.
I'll give you a ride anytime, or buy you one of your own.
Whoa.
By the way, loving that nurse's outfit, he said.
She's going on a date in a nurse outfit.
Where's Misa?
She's on a date.
You gotta be kidding.
You gotta be kidding.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I love this voice actor. I love this dude. This guy's great.
Are you planning to take me somewhere and do pervy things to me? Well, even if you are, that's okay.
Oh, shit.
What are you saying?
Did she just tell him that she can kill people?
Yeah.
You can kill people?
Yup, it's true. And you know why? Because I'm the second Kira.
She's such a chaos agent.
I adore it. I legitimately do. Like, even if I don't agree with some of the like mechanics of it.
I tell him because it's always been my dream to become Kira's wife. I know he'll need me by his side once I tell him.
If she really is the second Kira,
Look at this fucking Dracula-looking motherfucker. This Count Chocula widow's peak that we got.
Jesus.
He is. I want to find the second Kira.
well, since I happen to be Kira, does that mean you'll marry me?
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty good acting.
Misa, you want me to kill Ginzo Kaneboshi, don't you? Then Higuchi will believe your claim about being
nice play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, he should be dead by now.
Hello, this is Higuchi from Yotsuba.
Our president just collapsed and stopped breathing.
Sorry. Oh no.
Oh, he just. Oh my god.
Told ya.
This proves it.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Oh,
So in order to make you trust me,
dude.
I'll stop killing criminals for the time being. Then once you're fully
Dang.
Look at old girl. Just went in and cracked it.
Higuchi is Kira.
Yes.
That's amazing, Misa.
She is so great. Like,
I was like, no.
You idiot! Burr, 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 burr.
right. Yeah,
Like,
right.
God damn it. That I got foiled by a woman.
Well, actually, it's impossible that you could have to do that by yourself without yeah, exactly.
your brain is
Fucking,
your brain is just not as big as mine.
Yeah, it's fucking Ben Shapiro in the closet, fucking motherfucker.
Oh
Like
my
listen, there's a lot of weird shit going on in this show, some weird problematic stuff going on in this show. This show is fucking fun now.
It is now, yeah.
Yeah.
It's very goofy. It's very fucking wild. Like it's so, I'm into it.
Yeah.
I think there was just elements of it maybe in kind of in previous kind of arcs or whatever that it was kind of going through that it was so fucking self serious. You know what I mean? Like, and I think and now it is just off the rails. Kind of crazy, making big moves. I mean, she just kind of just goes like, okay, cool. I'm just gonna prove Kira that exists and blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Like or whatever. What did you guys think of it?
Well, Misa's the best.
I mean, as much as we don't enjoy the impetus of her character from the way that she is written by this creator,
Yeah.
I love her. I think we're very REM for her in a certain way.
Yeah, where I'm like, this show just thinks that she's such shit that it makes me angry and protective. Because they're just like,
We only want her to be happy.
I like that she just does shit.
Yeah.
And like, now the boys are just gonna be like, well, she couldn't have come up with this idea on her own. How did she crack it? She's
Where is she? She's on a
her
date.
tiny lady brain couldn't have possibly cracked it. So it must have been a undead goddess from the underworld that must have come and
Right, which is how she'll fucking get away with it.
yeah.
Awesome. That's how, like, because there's that stupid. Because they're that fucking dumb. You know what I mean? Because, and she just, like, ripped that. She put that together in, like, an evening.
Yeah, she's just
That whole thing, you know? And so, I don't
Pretty
know.
slick.
It was very, I really enjoyed it. Like, a lot.
Do you think she's going to tell Light that she's the second Kira to try it?
She'll tell him. She's gonna tell him everything.
Yeah, so like I mean that's what I think that's so like, and that's gonna make him like go into a spiral and be all like, oh, I can't, but maybe I'm capable of it. Oh no! And then what if he like tells Elle? He's like, Elle, I'm so sorry, I am Kira.
I don't know if he would
Put me
tell
in
her.
jail.
Maybe he would.
I don't know. I mean, like, I think, I feel like she's gonna. Well, I think she's gonna have to figure out how to give up the goat and not clue into Elle. But Elle, like, did that kind of side eye.
He's real suspicious.
He's like, something's up, something's different. Like, she just kind of spitballs this whole thing.
Yeah.
And cuts through the muth of the whole deal. Right. Also, the fact that he's like, oh, she disobeyed. like she disobeyed, but like she didn't do what he wanted.
Yeah.
Right.
And maybe that's and maybe unless she had some crazy other, unless she was the second Kira, unless she had the capability, she probably just would have just flown right and kept her goddamn head down like a woman should. You know what I mean? Like, or whatever fucking is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know if that's how I don't know if that's exactly how he thinks about it, but I think it's like in the cards. You know what I mean? Like as far as like what like now because now she's like back on the radar big time.
And again, yeah, it's like, I mean, this is very fitting with Misa's character, where it's like, oh, an undead goddess exists, and she's cool. Clocks.
Yeah.
Fine.
I believe you.
Like, instead of like,
People get over it very quickly.
Because I'm sorry, like,
I mean,
God on Earth shows up.
Think about it from word fucking one. That is just how people are just very. They just go with it because it was like Light was like, I mean, he kind of got startled. He was like, holy fuck. And then he was like, all right, well, I'm going to be the god of the new world. You down? Like, you know what I mean? Like it was, I guess it's just, I don't know if it's like, I mean, and maybe that's something to do with the spell of them, I mean, like, I don't know. It's a little vague in that respect, I think. But I mean, I don't know, man. Fucking crazy ass little episode, dude. That guy, the fucking Count Chocula motherfucker. Do you think he's gonna get it? I hope everybody. I would feel really bad.
You'd feel bad if he died. He's the worst.
I'll feel bad. I'll feel bad if Misa dies, and I think that she could.
Yeah,
probably.
I think she definitely could. Like the best case scenario is like something happens, she gets her mind wiped again, and she just gets to walk away from this whole thing.
Yeah. Just go live her beautiful, famous life.
Maybe just Rem is just one of those motherfuckers. Maybe Rem has basically gets to do the one thing kind of similar to the story that Rem told in the beginning about the little Shinigami that wanted to, maybe I could see her making out, but Rem is going to have to sacrifice themselves to do it. I think that might be one of my very big critiques of the show is that I don't know how fucking much we're going to explore the Shinigami. And they are some of the most interesting motherfuckers in this whole deal. And I just don't think that...
Wouldn't it be nice?
What I wouldn't do for like a little mini arc where we just went to that underworld. Like, what the fuck is fucking Ryuk been doing? Like, what is he?
Where is he?
Right, and just hanging out. It's like, man, I wish I could get back and fucking hang out with Light. He was a hoot. You know what I mean?
Or whatever. Episode where we're just down there with Ryuk.
Right. It's like, well, I mean, turns out it's like that one. It's like the one line from fucking Batman the Animated Series. It's like, well, it turns out I gave my Death Note to a complete fucking sociopathic psycho. What a giggle.
What a
giggle.
What I
mean? Or whatever. I mean, I don't know. A lot of interesting shit. But like, I don't know. I mean, this show is throwing mad fucking curveballs, and it's about as excited as I've been. Like, sure. like kind of, as in watching this show. So I'm ready to do the next one. You guys ready to go?
Do it.
Please.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, we appreciate you guys for hanging out with us as we go through Deathnote. If you guys want to do or get some early and uncut access over there to all of our watches of Deathnote, you guys can do that by becoming a part of our Patreon by clicking one of the top pin one of the links in the top pin comment or the description below. That takes you over to our Patreon. You pony up $5 at the animation tier, and that gets you full and uncut access to all of our Deathnote coverage, including like the week before when you see an episode dropped on YT, you get the next week's episode completely full and uncut for a pretty damn fair price. So we hope you guys consider doing that. But if you can't do that, hit us with that goddamn trifecta, that like, that subscribe, that bell thingy, all that good stuff. Click all three of those things. It helps out the channel a lot, and it would be greatly appreciated if you guys would do so. We thank you very much for hanging out with us. We'll check y'all later.